Hey guys, welcome back to the Homestead. My name is Mike and I've got a pretty cool video today. We're gonna be cutting all those trees behind me down, those big tall pine trees. The game plan today is to cut all of those down and even more trees to be cut down to open up the property and really increase our available space to grow fruit trees, vegetables, fig trees, plants that I'd like to grow, not necessarily pine trees. Now these pine trees are so big that they shade a ton of area that's larger than their actual footprint, which is also pretty big. Let's go down there and show you what exactly that footprint looks like, and let's get started on cutting these things. So looking underneath the canopy of these big pine trees here, we can see how much footprint there really is below us that we really can't use for anything other than just these pine trees. So the tree master Sean showed up. He brought his truck and chipper, he brought 2 helpers, and we got right to work. Now part of the deal was that I would be helping him all day on my tractor with the forks and actually pulling the trees down using a rope. So we did just that, and I'm actually going to be doing voiceovers from here on out because I didn't have much time to narrate during the filming. So the first tree came down and it went smooth, so we get right to work chipping this thing up. So with an extra pair of hands or two, we really make progress on this tree. We can really chip really quickly and efficiently. The chipper almost always has logs or branches in it that it's working on and chipping. Making a lot of progress, and we were a little bit nervous about this tree because it's so close to my brand new chicken coop. We didn't want it to fall in the wrong direction, so I jumped in the truck and just gave it a tug. Beautiful, came right down just like we wanted it to. Again, I love watching this in fast forward because it just looks so efficient, watching everybody grab branches and the tree just seems to melt away. So one thing I didn't film throughout this whole process because I didn't want to slow everyone down was me removing these big logs with the tractor. So I come in with the forks generally, and as Sean is cutting up these big limbs, we can't put these all through the chipper. They're just too big. I think the chipper had a capacity of 8 inches or maybe 6.5 inches. I don't quite remember, but I do know that I collected all of these logs with the tractor and threw them in a big pile, which I'll show you toward the end of the video, and I was trucking them out with the dump trailer as the day went on. So there's gaps between where the filming took place and where the trees were actually coming down and being removed, because I physically wasn't on the property at those times to film. So that's where these logs were all going. So we had cut down probably 15 trees at this point in the video, and we were all wiped out. You could see us in our movements. We're kind of slowing down a little bit, a little beat up, definitely sore, and we definitely slept good this night because it's a lot of hard work moving these trees around after they're on the ground. You got to cut them and drag them to the chipper, and that's every single branch. And these trees were probably 65 feet tall and very full grown. I mean, some of the trunks were 15 feet around, or 15 inches around, sometimes even bigger, 20 inches around. So these were not small trees. The one thing that was in our benefit, though, is the pine tree is a lighter tree, and it's a little bit easier to chip, so the machine wasn't really being strained, and the wood wasn't as heavy as it would be if it was oak or maple or some kind of a hardwood. All right, guys, so the truck just left. They're all finished up. We really hit it hard today. I didn't film as much as I wanted to film of the actual trees dropping and cutting because I had to work with the guys. That was the deal I cut with the tree service guys that came. It was a buddy of mine and his friends. I needed to work with them on the tractor, pulling the trees down, and I just couldn't film while those guys were working. So we pushed right through. We kept everybody moving and motivated, and we got a lot of trees cut down. Look at that. All of these big pine trees are now chipped, gone. Logs I put into a pile, which I'll get rid of on my own time, and we made great progress today. So the next step is pulling out these stumps, getting all of this graded, and then moving on to the next phase of the Homestead project. So I hope you guys liked this video. Give me the thumbs up if you did. If you didn't, let me know down in the comments why, and I will make sure to do better for the next video. So I will see you guys on the next one. So before you guys go, I just wanted to show you a before and after in the editing phase here, and man, it is such a big difference. Here's the trees up before they were cut, and then here they are after, once the trees were down. And I'm telling you, you really don't realize how much space these trees take until they're gone. And it might be a little bit easier to see it in person than it is in the video here, but this is like an enormous amount of space that just wasn't being utilized, and not just the space but also the shade that they put over this area. So just an amazing difference. And this is the last shot of them up that we'll probably ever see again, and I have another shot of the after with me doing a little outro into this video. I just do want to say, guys, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to have a ton more content like this just as this project develops. I'm not going to put it all into one video. I'm going to break it up into like a series of videos. Like this is one part of that series, and we're going to kind of evolve this property over the course of time on this YouTube channel. So keep an eye out for more videos. I'm going to be uploading once a week, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. So take care.